Joseph here from Eightcap, and a big hello as well to the trading view community. So we want to look at crypto, and I've been watching and trading a little bit over a few coins over the last 4 days, and something becomes apparent to me at the moment is that sellers continue to push, but those pushes, continuing to be rejected at this stage. Yesterday, we saw a bit of a fight back from, reverse from test lower. And, obviously the previous day we saw a break lower after a failed rally, sort of hit a resistance point. And what we are starting to notice now is this new higher low, and this is becoming apparent on quite a few different coins. Now, I want to go over all of them, but obviously have a look at Ethereum, Ripple, Solana, and also Ava and ADA. The patterns there and quite a few others are just on another thing. So BNB isn't really showing that similar pattern. It's sort of sitting right up at resistance at the moment. But yeah, BNB is a different story. Definitely check out BNB. There's a bit of a range test going on. But what we're really focusing on at the moment is this higher low pattern. Now, others are showing the moving averages pointing it down a bit more aggressively, but you can't really base your entire, methodology over moving averages. They're a guide, they're lagging, and they're really just there to, they're like, in my opinion, just more of a lagging interactive trend line, I suppose, which constantly updates during each bar's movement, and but it's showing us, the average which is behind the current price. So with that sort of being understood, you have to still focus on what's happening now and in front of you. And if you are seeing sellers running out of juice and continually being rejected like we're seeing at the moment, there's sort of a bit of a sign there that you sort of have to sit up and take notice of. Now, is this going to be a new extension higher that gets back up to record highs? God knows, or sorry, who knows? But is it something we should start looking at and taking notice of? I do believe it is, because if we just zoom in here, we can see this support point here that's held up quite nicely. We had that rally up. It was stopped at this resistance point. We had a pullback down, and then we have a new support point that's really been formed and confirmed yesterday with that second point. So we are seeing this nice higher low after another higher low, and we still are, if we just zoom out, in an uptrend. So it does look a little bit basy and maybe a little bit, on the distribution type things. And we have a fair bit of volume as well with this, real stalemate slash, fight between these two levels. But if we do look inside, there could be an opportunity here for us. And then if we do see a new move, if today can continue to hold this support and we don't see a new move down to test this level, and we see a new move up that forms a new higher high and then a break of this resistance, that could be setting off a new run by buyers, which could hopefully get up to test this previous resistance up here at 72. So that's the area we are going to be watching at the moment. Yesterday and 2 days ago, I was thinking, this could be a new move down to test or maybe break and get back down to this trend line. But things have definitely changed with that really nice bar there. There's been a lot of rejection here by sellers on this candle yesterday. We are seeing further rejection today. It was a bit more, I wouldn't say buyer control at this stage. Obviously, it's still red bar, but we are seeing buying off that support point, which is a positive sign if you are on the buyer's side of things. But there's still it still really doesn't show much direction at the moment, and a little bit of confusion reigns today. So what we really want to see is a new bar, higher from buyers. We had a test higher that was cut down, so we want to see a new positive close and move back up to test and break this resistance, and then that could really be telling us that this is going to be a proven higher low, and this is a new move up, which you're going to see a new test back up to test or maybe break these previous highs. So keep an eye on this, and definitely keep an eye on this current price structure. It does lend itself more to the buyer side at the moment, even though there is a battle going on today between the two sides. We'll just need to see if we can see buyers, get the upper hand and push off, and then see if we can get a break at that resistance point, then to try and get a move back up. Now, warning here: if we do see another fail at this area and move back down through this short-term support and then back to this level, that's definitely a bit of a worry. If we do have a break through it, a move up, and then a nice failed high and a new move down, that could be signaling a new continuation lower. So keep that as well in the back of the mind. But for now, on the short term, we're going to continue just to lean a little bit further on the buyer side. But as I've pointed out, we need a little bit more evidence and direction and confirmation from them that they are stopping this move lower, and we're going to see a new higher low and a new move back up. So interesting times, and let's see what happens over the next few days in the weekend, and if buyers can get something going, or if we do see sellers, get back on, back on board and knock them out with a new move back down to this level. So that's really the key area we want to see hold over the next couple of days before we see a new move start. So some of our thoughts on Bitcoin at the moment, and this does directly reflect a few other coins as well. For instance, not forming exactly the same pattern, but have a similar patterns as well with some higher lows forming. So definitely check some of the top 10 out as well. And enjoy your weekend. Thank you very much for your time. And if you have any comments, agree or disagree, feel free to send us a message. Do you think Bitcoin's going to go back down to test the 60 area, or do you think we could see a new move back up to test this resistance? And will we stay range bound, or will we see a breakout between one of those points? So please let your opinions be felt with us. We'd love to hear from you. So thanks again, good trading, and bye for now.